Hi everyone, Nathan here with ATC Cooling and Heating. And if your home has a sweating problem or too much humidity, today we're going to explain why that is and what you can do about it. Many new homes today are built very tightly. They use spray foam insulation, there's an exterior Tyvek wrap, even the wires behind the drywall, the electrical wires, will be sealed with spray foam. The end result? Very little air gets in from the outside. And mostly, that's a good thing. It keeps your heating and cooling bills really low. But an ultra-tight home exacerbates other problems too, like too much humidity. Tight homes can also trap pollutants inside the house and makes the air seem kind of stale and unhealthy. You may even notice that when you go to close a door on a new home, that it'll make a whoomph sound as it closes and the whole house will shake a little bit. And that's a sign that you have a really tight home and maybe a sick home. In fact, too much humidity can make it seem like your home is sweating. Moisture will form on the inside of walls, windows, and appliances, and that can lead to an uncomfortable living situation. Plus, maybe even grow some mold. Check out this picture. This is from a 1-year-old house. The stainless steel refrigerator is actually rusting. There is so much humidity inside the house. Now, lots of things can add humidity to a house, really very normal things. Taking a shower, for example. Don't forget to run your vent fan when you do. Cooking adds humidity to a house. House plants. Just living adds humidity to a house. Have you ever steamed up your glasses trying to wipe off a smudge? Well, that breathing out has a lot of water vapor in it, and that adds humidity to a house. Now, in an older house, humidity is diluted through what we call infiltration, or the movement of air in and out of the house. The excess humidity doesn't have a chance to build up because the home has lots of small holes in the building envelope. We would call that a loose house, which is good for fresh air and not so good for heating and cooling costs. But a new, tight home, the humidity gets trapped inside and the level can get way beyond a comfortable limit. In the HVAC industry, there are 3 tools that we use to deal with excess humidity. The first tool that we use in the HVAC industry to deal with excess humidity is simply air conditioning. As an air conditioner works, it not only cools the air, but removes humidity too. And in fact, the longer an air conditioner works or runs, the more humidity gets removed. But this reveals another issue. Oversized or too large air conditioners are rampant in our industry. The client with the rusty refrigerator that we just looked at had a 3-ton air conditioner where her load called for just a 2-ton air conditioner. And that would have been sized appropriately and worked much better. And a 50% oversized is definitely a problem. In fact, the too large air conditioner cools the home so quickly that it doesn't do much to remove the humidity. Remember, humidity mitigation is based on run times. The longer the unit runs, the better it dehumidifies. This can be a complex issue, so we'll deal with equipment sizing issues in another video. The second tool we use to handle excess humidity in a house is called a dehumidifier. A dedicated dehumidifier can make a real difference. But I'm not talking about the small portable units on wheels that you see oftentimes at Walmart or Home Depot. Those units aren't going to have sufficient capacity and they cost a lot to run. Instead, the answer is a whole house dehumidifier. These units will connect to your ductwork for your heat pump or your furnace. Units from Honeywell and April Air are good examples of these. And you can expect to pay $3,000 to $5,000 for a unit, including installation. But the great thing about these units is that they can dehumidify without also reducing the temperature in your home, unlike the air conditioner that we just talked about. So they're great for use year-round. And lastly, there's what we call designed ventilation. Bringing in fresh air makes a huge difference in the quality of your indoor air. Tight new homes not only trap humidity, but also trap pollutants. The answer is to exchange the inside air with outside air. As opposed to simply cutting a hole in the side of your house, which I suppose you could do, though that has other problems, an ERV, or energy recovery ventilator, recaptures a good part of the heat and humidity energy as it brings in fresh air. In the middle of the ERV, there's a membrane that transfers the heat and humidity from inside air to the outside. Honeywell, Broan, Newtone, and Aprilaire all make good ERVs. Expect to pay $3,000 and up for installation. So avoid the problems associated with a home that just isn't breathing. Homes like that can be a sweaty mess. Instead, size your equipment correctly, use a whole house dehumidifier, and install an energy recovery ventilator. Thanks for watching.